Toyota's been trying to shed their great reliable car but not too fun to drive stigma for quite some time now. They've been making headway with cars like the Scion FRS and even the new Corolla. Behind me, the new Toyota Camry Hybrid. Is it something to get excited about? Let's find out. While it might not be an earth-shattering redesign, the Camry Hybrid does look fresh and new. I like the 17-inch alloy wheels too. It's got classic lines, and I certainly think it's a good-looking sedan. I definitely think it looks pleasing from every angle. Note the blue badge, which in Toyota's case means hybrid. I think the interior looks smart and fresh and definitely reflects Toyota's new design philosophy. Check out the soft materials, white stitching, very nice. 3-tone power-operated seats. I think they look great. And really just a nice blend of materials and colors throughout. Great look. The armrest opens up to reveal very deep storage. Nothing electrical to hook up inside of there, just for storage. That's nice. Moving forward, you can pop this open for storage, and of course you have a charger there. Moving forward, you get 2 cup holders and a normal looking transmission knob. Very nice. The B is for braking mode, which basically means going downhill, you don't have to apply the brakes. You get an eco power mode, and basically that gives you great fuel economy. EV mode basically makes it an electric vehicle under about 25 miles per hour. Here you'll find some additional storage, another charger, and a place to hook up your smart or iPhone plus USB jump drive. Moving up onto the dash, you'll see your dual zone climate control, straightforward and easy to use. Very nice. The infotainment screen is very easy to use, intuitive. Apps here. Scroll through Toyota's Entune, which basically links to your phone and makes app integration excellent. iHeartRadio, Pandora, weather, fuel prices, very useful information there, and of course other options as well. And then up on top of the dash you get a clock. Moving over to the steering wheel here, you get a large badge. Here's controls basically for the infotainment screen. Over here you get Bluetooth control and the standard Toyota cruise control right there. This display button gives you useful information over here on the dash. I really like the layout of these gauges, and I think they look great too. Press the display and you'll see that you get lots of useful information about fuel economy, basically driver systems. Very nice. To the left of the steering wheel you can cancel your traction control, but I don't recommend it. Power windows and door lock controls on the door here. Another cup holder and some storage. Pretty standard. I like the fact that you can keep your smarter iPhone right here, right next to you. Excellent. Overall, I think the Camry has an excellent interior, and it looks great too. Out in back, you do get your own ventilation. The same styling carries on in the back, and you get seating for 3 across. Cup holder in the door. Storage also. The styling accents also carry through to the back too. Nice. Popping open the trunk, and you will find that it is quite large, but it does not let you fold down the rear seats for extra storage because of the hybrid batteries. Small sacrifice. Powering the Camry Hybrid is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder which produces 156 horsepower and 156 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 takes an impressive, for a hybrid, 7.4 seconds. Fuel economy is rated at 40 miles per gallon in the city and 38 miles per gallon on the highway. You can expect 40 miles per gallon overall. I average 40.8 miles per gallon. The Camry Hybrid starts out at $27,670 with the $1,050 navigation Entune package and the $695 convenience package, which includes backup camera, homelink transceiver and alarm, plus the $915 moonroof and $343 cargo net and bumper applique plus destination. You're out the dealer door at $31,483. Now that's similarly priced to cars like the VW Jetta Hybrid, also the Ford Fusion Hybrid, and the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid, all of which I've tested. You can look for my reviews of those. But one thing that the Toyota Camry brings is that it's actually faster than all of those. 0 to 60 in the mid-7s is really very impressive for a hybrid. This is a very quick sedan. It's certainly not boring, and it's surprisingly fun to drive, especially for a hybrid. You can also get the SE options if you want to improve the look, make it a little more sporty. You can get the SE options, which is the sport version of the Camry. I've also tested that one, but you can get the sports seats. Now, it's not going to improve the handling or actually the performance, but it will make it stand out a bit more and give you some style, and I think that's a good thing. Initial driving impressions of the Camry Hybrid, it really feels like any other car on the road. Only difference? You're getting 40 miles per gallon basically any way you drive it. So, in my thinking, there's really no reason that everyone in America should not be driving a hybrid. This Camry feels pretty much like the normal Camry, maybe a little more quiet, but you're getting 40 miles per gallon, so really there's no difference. If you're a car guy and you like handling and performance in your car, well, of course you can go with the Camry SE, sport version, but really, for the majority of the public, there's absolutely no reason not to be driving a car like this. I like the Prius actually because it has a hatchback layout, and basically you can put the back seats down and throw furniture back there. But this one has seating for 5, a large trunk, so really it's everything you need in a car, and 40 miles per gallon to boot. Now, why am I so obsessed about 40 miles per gallon? Well, the average car doesn't get 40 miles per gallon these days, so basically pretty close to 2 to 1. For every gallon of gas you put into another car, you could put a half a gallon in this. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we don't have to consume as much oil and go to war over oil. So basically, it's good for the world. It's good for peace. Hangs on tightly, perhaps not as tight as the sport version of the Camry, but like I've been saying, certainly handles on par with just about any other sedan on the road. Predictable understeer and a good grip overall. Checking out the night look on the dash of the Camry Hybrid, and I've got to say, I approve. Looks great. Great color choices and very easy to see. Got the cruise control set at 80 miles an hour here, and I gotta say, Camry Hybrid is smooth as silk, quiet. You don't notice a difference at all. If you need to accelerate to pass a car, get you out of trouble, it's no problem. It doesn't really feel any different than any other Camry. The SE has a little bit of extra punch, but basically this car, the Camry Hybrid, performs exactly as it should, and you really can't tell a difference. One of the best things about driving a hybrid is that you barely ever go to the gas station. I mean, this Camry Hybrid here, you're good for about 600 miles on one take. So not going to get gas, especially when it's $4 or more a gallon, is a great feeling. Also, that's something to consider for resale. I have a Gen 2 Prius, and even though it's got over 100,000 miles and it's like 10 years old, it's still worth about $7,000, $8,000 and more when the price of gas goes up. So that fluctuation brings more value to your used hybrid. So something definitely to consider for the future. So after spending some quality seat time in the Toyota Camry Hybrid all week, I can tell you that I really think it's a comfortable car. It's a great sedan, plenty of room for cargo, passengers, basically everything you want in your sedan. Those are all excellent features. It's also surprisingly fun to drive and surprisingly quick. But I think the most exciting thing about it is that any way you drive it, you're going to be getting 40 miles per gallon. And in my case right now, 40.8 miles per gallon. So excellent fuel economy. I think everyone should own at least one hybrid, and the Toyota Camry Hybrid is a surprisingly exciting car and gives you great value too. Something to get excited about, truly. I'm Drivin' Ivan Katz.